Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Jeremy Vuolo reveals tension between Jinger and her parents over modesty rules. Jeremy Vuolo has shared some of the details of the drama between his wife, Jinger, and her parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. How have Jinger's decisions about modesty and fashion affected her relationship with her mom and dad? Keep reading to get all of the details. What are the Duggar modesty rules? If you're a fan of the Duggars, you may know about their strict modesty rules. While they live under their parents' roof, the girls must wear skirts or dresses. Their clothing can't be too form-fitting, low-cut, or short. Some of the married Duggar women have abandoned those strict rules. Since marrying Jeremy Vuolo, Jinger has been breaking the rules and dressing differently. Fans have spotted her in tank tops, short shorts, and everything in between. Now, some details about Jinger's parents' reactions to her breaking the rules have gone public. Jeremy Vuolo reveals tension and drama. Jinger and several of her sisters were suing the city of Springdale, Arkansas over a leaked police report. The report contained the details of Josh Duggar's 2006 molestations. The sisters claimed that this leak caused them emotional distress. However, it has since been dropped. Now, some of the court documents are available, revealing interesting information about the Duggar family's dynamics. The Sun revealed what was mentioned in Jeremy Vuolo's deposition, which was from May 26, 2021. Jeremy was asked, "Have they ever expressed any opinions about any different convictions that you and your wife have versus their own?" He said that Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar had done so. Then, he explained, "They've spoken to us about, what was it, I guess modesty is one. We've had a couple of conversations." He was asked if the Duggars had talked to him about pants versus skirts. Jeremy Vuolo stated, "In a way, yes. I mean, not that exact word. They just shared their thoughts on women wearing dresses, I guess. I remember Mrs. Duggar just sharing her own personal journey of modesty." Then, he said there was, perhaps, more distance between them and Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar since they moved to Los Angeles, California. So, does it surprise you that there is some conflict between Jinger and her parents over the family's modesty rules? Do you like Jinger's new style? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. And come back to USA Trends now for the latest updates about Jinger and Jeremy Vuolo. For years, Jinger Duggar Vuolo stood out as the Duggar daughter most willing to push boundaries, especially when it came to the infamous family modesty rules. Now, her husband Jeremy Vuolo is pulling back the curtain and revealing just how deep the tension really goes between Jinger and her conservative parents, Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar. In a recent candid interview, Jeremy didn't hold back as he addressed the emotional fallout that followed Jinger's decision to abandon her family's strict dress code. It wasn't easy, he admitted. Jinger struggled with the fear of disappointing her parents for a long time. Every time she put on a pair of jeans or wore something sleeveless, there was this deep internal battle. Jeremy, a former pro soccer player turned pastor, explained that once Jinger moved to Los Angeles and began exploring her faith outside of the Institute in Basic Life Principles, IBLP, she realized that her relationship with God didn't depend on long skirts or covered shoulders. She started reading the Bible for herself, without all the IBLP filters. That changed everything, Jeremy shared. But the shift didn't sit well with Jim Bob and Michelle, who still adhere to the ultra-conservative values they raised their children under. According to Jeremy, tension simmered behind the scenes. There were conversations that ended in tears. There were visits that felt strained. Jinger has so much love for her family, but she also knew she couldn't keep living a life that wasn't hers. He went on to say that even now, years later, there's a quiet rift that hasn't fully healed. There's respect, yes, but there's also distance. Jinger's convictions just don't line up with theirs anymore. Jeremy also hinted that the conflict runs deeper than clothes. This isn't just about pants or makeup. It's about control, identity, and spiritual freedom. Jinger had to break away to find her voice, and that came with a cost. Fans have noticed the shift too. Jinger's social media now showcases a more confident, stylish woman, someone who wears jeans, heels, and even the occasional dress with a slit. But beneath the curated photos, Jeremy suggests, is a woman who still carries the weight of family expectations. Despite the struggles, Jeremy praised Jinger for her courage. She's one of the bravest people I know. She broke a cycle that kept so many silent. And she did it with grace. As for the future? Jeremy remains hopeful. Healing takes time. We're praying that one day, those conversations won't end in tension but in understanding. For fans of the Duggar family, Jeremy's revelations confirm what many have long suspected, that behind the smiles and carefully posed family portraits lies a complex and emotional journey of independence, faith, and the price of finding one's own path.